Today's two stars need little introduction. In the green corner, we have Jake Paul, and in the blue corner, Asian Jake Paul, aka Bryan Lee, aka Ricegum. Now this video is going to be a tough versus because I got a personal soft spot for both these fine gentlemen. Jake Paul, he reminds me of a 20-year-old version of myself, and some of Ricegum's diss tracks, well, they actually make me fangirl.
For the song I was gonna make y'all wait though, but like age 3 I had to let the weight go.
I really do love that line. Now although this might be the toughest versus video I've ever personally had to make, this is an entertainment and news channel and I've got a job to do. One of them has to be better. So to find out who, let's pit them against one another in a no-holds-barred head-to-head match we call Versus. Let me know who you think's gonna win in the comments down below. And now let's let the games begin.
Round 1, fight!
First things first, we gotta break down the numbers. Both these boys are super channels with massive followings. At the time of this recording, Jake Paul is sitting on 11.5 million subscribers versus Ricegum's 8.6 million. Views-wise, Ricegum has almost 1.2 billion versus Jake's 2.7 billion. So if I wanted to make things easy on myself, I would hand over the win right here to Jake Paul, but let's delve a little deeper, shall we? Jake Paul is sitting on 9.9 million Instagram followers with Rice trailing at 4.5. Now I ain't no one to talk, having a hard time hitting 25K myself. For real.
Follow me, everything is alright.
Not only does Jake Paul have his own mega channel, he's got Jake Paul 2 with 28 million views, he's got the Team 10 channel which has 80 million views, then there's Tessa Brooks, there's Chance and Anthony, Erica Costal, and the rest bringing in substantial views each and every day, which Jake openly admits to owning a part of, so they're kinda his views. Ricegum does have a second channel, Ricegum Extra, with 40 million views, but that just doesn't cut it compared to what Jake Paul's working with. Plus, he said it best himself.
All the videos that you've ever made about me, it equals 200 million of your views, which means 20% of your channel is because of me.
Whoa, that'd be some fighting words. Now, while the world was talking so much shit about Jake Paul, he was busy working his butt off. He set up shop for the future, and I gotta hand him the win in round 1.
Round 2, fight!
Now for this round, I'm looking to even up the score and help Ricegum recover from a devastating first round. I could talk about who is the better lyricist, but instead I'm gonna talk about their posse. That's P-O-S-S-E, defined by Urban Dictionary as your crew, your homies, a group of friends and people who may or may not have your back. I mentioned a number of Jake Paul's lieutenants in round 1. He's got a fantastic Disney lineup of family-friendly faces. He still remains the head honcho of the pack by far and owns a little piece of each of them. He has hung with 21 Savage, so that's a huge point right there. And I would say he's got the best ally in the world in his brother, but even he's taking shots at little bro.
Is it called Team 10 because you take 10% of your friends? That's fucked up, Jake. When the contract dies, so does their career. It ends. That's also a fact.
Ricegum, on the other hand, seems to be a lovable character off camera because everybody is hanging out with the kid. Him and FaZe Banks quickly became BFFs. Jake's ex-Team 10 member, Alyssa Violet, joined their crew, and they recruited the beautiful Summer Rae. He's got a friend in Logan Paul, FaZe Censor, Wolfie Raps, Ugly God, FaZe Rug. On top of this, 21 Savage was once upon a time Ricegum's next door neighbor. All of these personalities are boasting millions of followers independently, allowing Ricegum to align himself with some seriously talented social media stars. So for this round, I gotta give the W to Ricegum.
Round 3, fight!
For the final round, I'm gonna stretch things out here to make a prediction about the future. In this wacky world of online fame, the rules are constantly changing. Careers are starting and ending each and every day. But out of these two gentlemen, who will be around longer? Now this part will me be just making assumptions. Like I said, the coin can flip in either direction. What I've seen of Ricegum though has been a massive transformation from a Las Vegas kid hanging out in his bedroom with Afro Gum, aka himself, to becoming a dominant force in the world of social media celebrity. His rap game keeps improving, his music videos are extremely well produced, he could keep making diss tracks until the cows come home, but for his career to keep on growing, I think he will need to transition into becoming a legitimate rapper and perhaps sign with a record label. Now this brings us to Jake Paul. At the time of this recording, there's lots of talk that Jake has signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Atlantic Records. It's Everyday Bro might be notorious for its insanely high like to dislike ratio, but the video has clocked in a whopping 141 million views. In comparison, PewDiePie's biggest video has 80 million views, and that was dropped 4 years ago. Not only is Jake Paul beating Ricegum in the rap game, he's also got a pretty stacked resume. I'm a Ricegum fan, but sadly, today wasn't his day here on Versus. We've made similar videos in the past, including a Versus on Ricegum up against iDubbbz. Be sure to check that out. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Let me know who you want to see on a future Versus, and well, I'll see you there.